Goodbye, house. All right, just past 6 o'clock. Just dropped the pups off, and it's nothing but open road for the next 8 to 9 hours. We are crossing the bridge into West Virginia, so we are finally leaving Ohio. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the sign in the dark, but it's right there. It is 9:21. I've still got a little over 5 hours to go, but this exit seemed really busy. Plus, it says I have like 350 miles to go, and if I fill up, I can get over 400 on a tank. So if I fill up now, I know I don't have to get gas again until I get there. As I was coming off the exit, I saw this place called Sheets, and I've heard of them before. I'm sure it's entirely unhealthy. It does not look like a good restaurant, but when in Rome, and since I've heard of them and never seen one before, but I can't find it now. West Virginia, by the way. I also like that it's 24 hours. I do not like that it's in a gas station. I've seen that before, but I didn't know that was like how they all are. I'm really big on mixing gas stations and food. When in Rome, I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Before we get on the road, I got a chicken sandwich and fries. The default option for the chicken sandwich was to get it with cheese sticks on it. Not even kidding. Wow. That's actually really good. I did not get the cheese stick option. Wow. I just got chicken, tomato, and pickle. That's really good. All right, fair enough. Well, again, too dark for you to really see much, but we are in Charleston, West Virginia. All right, I got the camera out again because this is way brighter. You might actually be able to see something. I am going through Charleston, West Virginia right now. Best of my knowledge, never been here. See much. Not sure which window that is. I gotta say, Sheets, pretty impressive, not gonna lie. I don't even know why I'm filming. You're not gonna be able to see any of this. Another first, going through a toll. I've been through tolls in New York, but I wasn't driving. So this is it's a little bit new for me. Do you take cards? No, it's cash only. Cash only? Shoot. Give me a second. Sorry, did not know.
I got traffic backed up.
Oh, you were joking. There's nobody behind me. You too, thank you.
Sorry, I didn't know you.
No, it's fine. Note to self, gotta have cash for tolls. Thankfully, I do have cash. I know I say I never carry cash, but being a road trip, I always try to have some cash. Welcome to Virginia. Now, I know I said earlier I'd never been to Charleston. I actually have because I went to Snowshoe, but I am officially in Virginia, which means we need to unplug the radar. Technically, I should pull over and lock it up. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that too much. I will take it out of the windshield though. They make radars that are undetectable. This is not one of them. Still have about 2 hours and 44 minutes to go, 192 miles. But we are in Virginia. And it's still dark. I think we're stopping for the night here in Virginia. It is 1:19. I'm tired. 1:25 a.m. I told myself about 30 minutes ago that if I found a spot, I would stop. And I found a spot that was that looked good and safe. It's a travel center. There's probably like 1 million trucks here. Okay, not 1 million, but whatever. And cars and everything. So I was able to get gas, use the bathroom. I'm gonna crash here for a few hours.
Day 2.
All right, good morning. It's 6:57 a.m. Slept not too bad actually. I pushed the one seat up and put like my luggage here. I was able to sleep straight, like not across, but like, so I actually slept a good solid few hours. Woke up because my sister texted me. Thanks, sister. But excited to hit the road. We're gonna have an Airstream in a couple hours. Well, I may not agree with their laws, but I will say it is a beautiful morning here in Virginia in the mountains. I'm about an hour and a half away. A snowstorm is coming. It's actually looking better for most of my journey, except for Charleston. That's the big concern, being up in the mountains, or towards the tail end of the mountains, I guess. But anyways, keep you guys updated. I didn't film it, I just got the camera out, but like 7 cars were just so desperate to get away from this RV, to get out from behind it. And it occurs to me that that's gonna be me soon. Oh, I really need to turn my brightness down, which is really hard to do while driving. Oh, I see Airstreams. Now you'll know mine when you see it because it's silver. I got a few minutes before they open, so we'll take a moment and talk about the drive a little bit. Driving through the mountains in the dark, not pleasant. Not gonna lie, it was not the most fun experience. Sleeping in the truck, however, not too bad. I was able to sleep like pretty much laying down almost 100% straight. So that was nice.
I actually got a few hours good sleep. You know, I've driven a lot of times to pick up vehicles to like Atlanta and stuff. It's all like straight highway. Going east through the mountains and now going back west through the mountains is going to be definitely more interesting. And snow is supposed to hit, especially Charleston. That's going to be the issue. So this is actually the floor plan I wanted. This is the higher end model. I know it's a little dark in here. The lights aren't on. The bed's a little bit wedged back here in the bathroom. But you end up with this extra living space, which I thought would have been handy. I think we'll be okay though. I do like the extra windows in this, but quite a bit more expensive. The bank was like, no thank you. Get this one with the tent built in. It's kind of cool. Please no dogs, food, or drinks. Well, that's not gonna go well. Mine seems like a McMansion by comparison though. I like how lifted it is though, that's cool. And the Pottery Barn edition. It's like living in a Pottery Barn store. Wow. It's got like fancy displays and cabinetry. That is pretty sweet. I'm pretty sure it's bigger than the house was. This is an international, which compared to the Pottery Barn, really isn't going to seem as fancy. This is my exact floor plan though, with one additional foot space, which basically means you get this extra like cupboard, or like they move it here and you get like a little bit of space around the bed. But it's like, I don't know, it kind of seems like wasted space. I guess if you have like two people and you're trying to like go around, sure, but I mean, nice countertops and stuff, I'll give it that. All right, so this is the unit. Just finished our walkthrough. Basically Airstream Crash Course 101. Still nice and shiny. All hitched up. Just about ready. Had to get some extension arm because apparently the truck's too tall. He showed me how to do it all. I'm sure it'll go well. They pull it out to make sure you don't, wreck before you even get off the building, which is fine by me. Looks pretty nice. Too bad we're gonna drive through bad weather. Very shiny, unlike the truck, which is a disaster. We're in trailer mode for the first time ever. We got a backup camera. We got a wonderful view. He asked me, he was like, are you all set? And I thought he meant, do I understand everything? I don't know. And I was like, oh wait, you mean the paperwork? Oh yeah, we're good on that. I thought you meant life. Like, paperwork, we're good. Life, we'll find out. I have to film this because it's my first time ever, but I am not gonna be looking at the camera. All right, that's about as comfortable as I feel like filming and driving simultaneously. So we are officially, we'll do this one turn on camera. And we did it. Well, we might as well make it out of the dealership. And we are out of the dealership. Goodbye, Airstream of Virginia. First time getting gas. I did pretty good, if you don't count for the fact that I first went to a different pump that didn't work and my parking was not so good. And I kind of had to like circle around and around, like I made a mess. Roush. You have no idea the efforts I just went through to get this Starbucks, but I chose this exit because it had a Starbucks in the tiniest parking lot ever. But I had to park over here at Kroger, or I don't know, I guess it's not Kroger, whatever it is. And then I got out and realized I didn't fit. So then I had to like do it like crooked, and I still didn't really fit. This little thing fell out. How does this work?
One eternity later.
Well, two things. One, that took way harder than it should have. But good thing I saw that. I mean, not that that's really that big of a deal. Because there's nothing in there right now. But I'm trying to get in the habit of inspecting it before I take off every time. And just kind of looking at everything. So, frankly, I don't know what I'm looking at. As long as everything still seems to be there. But I just want to get in the habit. Oh man, she's all dirty already. That sucks.
Back to West Virginia, where I can legally use the radar detector, which is completely irrelevant. It's not like I'm speeding now anyways. I basically have no use for it. Thoroughly in the mountains right now. It's 3:17. No flurries yet. I know they're coming. I think it's slower than what they said because I've had lots of family in Cincinnati say that it's just now hitting there like an hour or so ago, where before I thought it would already be in Charleston. So that's good, because if I can make it to Ohio, I'm good. Airstream is still with us, doing well. It's actually, so like driving like this, I have to remind myself it's back there because the truck has no trouble towing it. We're doing 70, and I've been going up some pretty decent hills, and I'll like speed up and it's like no problem. The biggest thing is braking. Like the first time I went to brake, I was like, oh wow, like I need to give myself a lot more room. But I'll be like driving like this, and then suddenly I'll come up on a sharper turn where it tells like, oh, you should slow down. And it's like, oh my gosh, that applies to me. I need to start slowing down. This will probably be my last update on the road. I'll probably, like when I stop, but I'm gonna lose daylight here soon in a minute. All right, 340, just started to see flurries like a minute ago. Although it's still reporting all the roads are clear. It's not supposed to really be any more than this, so fingers crossed, keeps going well. She's still back there. As it gets darker, you can see her all lit up. This will probably be my last update on the road. We are officially snow covered. Not like covered, but there's definitely a whole dusting on the road. Although it looks clearer on the camera, what's funny. Like I look at the camera, it looks so much clearer than it does in real life. Well, so much for being clean. She is a mess, as is these roads, as you can tell. Oh, I like this. This is like how they have in Europe, where it's like a rest stop, but it has like gas and food and everything, but it's not like a full-on exit. I like this. This will probably be my last update. I think it honestly looks clearer on camera. This will probably be my last update on whatever this is, and I think I'm done at this point. Look at these roads. We're going 20. It's 5:30. Unless, I don't know, this is like some little connector road, so unless I get on 60 here and it's suddenly clear again, I think I'm done. At the time I was supposed to be home, I'm in Charleston, my new favorite restaurant. Taking a little break before we hit the road. The roads are fine. I mean, the roads kind of look like this, honestly. So you got to go slow, going about anywhere from 30 to 45 miles an hour. I was just tired. All right, 5:34 a.m. Finally made it home. I actually went to a nearby park though. I don't know, you can't really see, but this is my first attempt at backing up. I wanted to make sure I could do it before I had to do it on the real road. I think I did all right. I managed to get it unhitched. Let's go get the pups. Really? All three of you? Well, as you can see, we are officially living in the Airstream. I will have lots of update videos coming with all the remodel and stuff we're doing to prepare for this trip. In the meantime, I'm going to let them all sleep, and I will see you all in the next upload. Later.